What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome to the next walkthrough here on the channel. Today begins the Pokemon FireRed walkthrough. I know I said at the end of the Ruby walkthrough that I was going to be playing Pokemon Leaf Green, but turns out I'm playing FireRed. So yeah, this is the first Pokemon remake that we are covering here on the channel. If you don't know, I'm kind of doing walkthroughs on the Pokemon games in chronological order. So we've done Pokemon Blue, we've done Silver, we've done Ruby, and now it is time to do the Gen 1 remakes. And yeah, that means we're playing through FireRed and Leaf Green next. And I wanted to let the intro play out there for a second, and I don't want it to play again. I just want to get into the game. There we go. But yeah, I just thought that would be sort of cool. But anyways, we're just going to hop straight into the journey. If you're new to the channel, maybe you're wondering why I'm doing a Pokemon walkthrough in 2022. It's because I want to, you know? YouTube is about, like, just uploading stuff that you enjoy. I find walkthroughs to be really cool and nostalgic. So, yeah, we're doing it. We're out here, and what is up, Professor Oak? I missed you in the last game, my dude. But yeah, FireRed and Leaf Green, they start up how any other Pokemon game starts up. You're meeting the Professor. The text is super slow. And why is the Nincada blacked out? What the heck? Hold on, maybe that's because I put this through the randomizer just so I could have like a separate save file for it. I hope my game isn't like secretly glitched. That would suck. But yeah, let's go ahead and say that we are a boy. And I will call myself TQ like always because unfortunately Terraquake doesn't fit. I don't think Terraquake fits until like the Nintendo Switch game. So yeah, we have a long time until we can actually fit the full Terraquake. But anyways, we have our rival right here. And, you know, I think I'm just going to stick with good old Gary. I'm not sure if I called him Blue or if I called him Gary in the Pokemon Blue walkthrough. We'll call him Gary. Whatever, I'm not going to think about it too much. I don't really have a better name for him. I mean, he's so iconic. Definitely one of the most popular rivals. I feel like we can't disrespect his name. And now we are going to shrink down so we can actually fit into the Pokemon world. So we are now in our bedroom in front of the NES. Oh, don't you remember those days? I sure don't because I wasn't born yet. I'm going to go ahead and put the text speed on fast. And I'm going to change our text box to, you know, we'll do one of these bright colors. I know green is my favorite color, but let's do red. I feel like that fits the whole FireRed theme. Now, before you head on out of your room, make sure you boot up your PC, check your item storage, because there's a free potion that you can get. So, yeah, that is sweet. And now we can head on downstairs, and guess what? We don't even have to talk to our mom. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to at all in this game. It's pretty terrible. We're such a bad child. But instead of going straight to the lab like other Pokemon games, we're going to want to head north to Route 1 because then Oak will stop us and actually take us into his lab. He kind of appears out of nowhere. I think if you go there, or if you go to the lab in the first place, he's not even there. So yeah, who knows what this man was doing. Maybe he was taking a pee in the woods or something. I don't know. But we are going to head on inside and receive our first Pokemon. So Gary's already here waiting for us. He's very impatient. And luckily, Oak is going to let us choose first. Yeah, screw you, Gary. That's what you get for being such a meanie pants. So yeah, he's mad and everything. But this has come to the time where we are choosing our first starter. So, of course, it's the Kanto games. You've got Bulbasaur, the grass type. You've got Squirtle, the water type. And all the way over on the right, you have Charmander, the fire type. Now, like every typical walkthrough, I have decided my team beforehand, so I know what starter I'm going to choose, and I'm really excited to use this one because it's my favorite, and that's right, I will be using Squirtle. If you have not seen the Pokemon Blue walkthrough, I used a Bulbasaur, so I didn't want to use that again, and Squirtle's just my favorite starter out of the three. So yeah, I am using him, and I already have a nickname planned for this guy. I feel like this is kind of predictable. We're going to call him Koopa because he is a turtle, and, you know, you've got Koopa Troopa from Mario. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And before we can head on out of the lab, guess who's already going to challenge us? It's Gary. Yeah, he couldn't wait more than 5 seconds to battle. And this will be your first battle of the game. Now, Professor Oak will kind of give you some tips throughout this battle if you are new to Pokemon, but this is the 4th walkthrough here. I've been playing Pokemon for like over 10 years. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Fun fact, though, for people who have been around on the channel for a while, since the very beginning, because it was the first episode of the Pokemon Blue walkthrough, we actually lost this rival battle due to, I think, like a critical scratch or whatnot. So, yeah, let's hope we can get our revenge today. If you picked up that PC potion, you should be fine. My recommendation is to just keep on going for your attacking move. Don't really bother with, like, Tail Whip or Growl. I'm pretty sure Bulbasaur and Squirtle have Tackle. Hey, there's a crit for us, though. That's nice. And Charmander has a Scratch. So, of course, like any rival, you know, they're going to choose the starter that's super effective on you, but you don't really have to worry about that right now because, you know, they're only level 5. They don't have any stab moves yet. But there we go. We defeated Gary. So, yeah, there's my revenge for the first time, losing to him all the way back in the blue walkthrough. Now, we can head on out of town and on to route number 1. So, yeah. If you're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green for the first time and you've already played through Red and Blue or something, you're going to notice that the game is very similar. There are a lot of things that are different, though, that we will see later on in the game. We can also grab a free potion from that Pokemart employee right there. But yeah, definitely the start of the game is very, very similar because, after all, it is a remake. Now, we are here on Route 1. The only new Pokemon you can find are Rattata and Pidgey, like usual. And I'm going to go ahead and try to fight some of them just to get up to at least level 7. Maybe we can learn Bubble. I think that would be nice. I definitely want to get it before the end of the video. That would be a good way to start the journey. And look at these crits, man. Okay, Koopa, I see you. I'm kind of curious to see what nature he has. I don't really know the natures too well, but let's see. He is bashful, so again, I have no clue what stats that raises and lowers, but I'm sure there are other people who do, some like nature masters out there. But let's walk through some more grass, and we have reached Viridian City. So yeah, just like that, we've gone through Route 1, and we are here in the second town. So if you got banged up back there, you can heal up in the Pokemon Center. But the only thing you're going to want to do right now is head inside the Pokemart, and the employee here will recognize us from Pallet Town. And he has a delivery for Professor Oak. It is, of course, Oak's parcel because, you know, he's too lazy to come and pick it up for himself. Great. So we've got to run his errand for him. Before we leave town, though, I am going to grab one more item here, and that is actually going to be kind of towards the north side. It is going to be a free potion by a cut tree. They try to, you know, make you think that you need cut to grab this item, but no, you can run around the opposite side. Now, one annoying thing about Fire Red and Leaf Green is that, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you get the running shoes right at the beginning. However, you do not get the running shoes in this game until after the first gym, so unfortunately, we are stuck to just walk around the entire time. I know it freaking stinks, but eventually we'll get, you know, stuff like the bike, and we will be able to move a lot faster. Now, you can head back to Pallet Town without running into most of the grass on Route 1. Of course, you have to go through this last stretch where we run into a wild Pidgey on the final tile, but hey, at least this gives me a chance to show off the Pokemon you can catch here. And really, neither of them are bad options. You know, Pidgey, of course, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, they're really popular regional birds. A lot of people use them. Rattata and Raticate, just plain normal types. They're kind of the regional rodent, but they're definitely not terrible or anything. So, yeah, but there we go. Koopa got to level 8, and we learned Bubble. Sweet, that was kind of like my only goal in this episode. So, yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and flip the moves around. If you didn't know, you can do that here in the summer. You can kind of change the layout of your moves so that it makes it a bit more convenient in battle. But anyways, let's take the parcel back to Professor Oak because he has some more items for us. So, yeah, Oak, I did your shopping for you, my boy. Here's your freaking parcel. I don't even know what's inside this thing, if I'm gonna be real. Oh, I guess it's a custom Pokeball is what he said or something. And Gary shows back up. So, Oak called both of us back here, actually, in order to give us the Pokedex. So, yeah, we now can record all of the Pokemon that we see and capture. Now, he will also give you 5 Pokeballs to kind of get you started catching Pokemon. However, if you've seen my other walkthroughs, you would know that I mainly just focus on catching the 16 members that I want to use and probably a couple of HM Mons. I'm not the type of person to like complete the Pokedex by any means, so if you're looking for that, then I hate to break it to you, I'm not that guy. I'm just not that guy, pal. Now, before Gary heads on out, he tells you that his sister has a town map, and he says that like she won't give it to you or something, but she actually will, so you just need to head to the house behind the lab. And here is Daisy, probably one of like the most forgettable characters in this game, but yeah, she has the town map for us, so that can come in handy, especially if you don't know your way around the Kanto region. But it is time to leave Pallet Town basically forever. We will come back here eventually to like use Surf and go south, but that is not until way later on. For now, we're just going to continue making our way up through Route 1, and we'll get back to Viridian City, and there's going to be a couple of new things we can do. You will actually be able to buy some items, which is going to be nice. For now, I'm just going to keep on attacking wild Pokemon. And you know what's really annoying about this bubble animation? It is just super slow. Also, that Pidgey got a crit. I can't believe we're getting crits like left and right here in episode 1. But yeah, bubble just takes a while, so I didn't heal either. This will probably be like the only Pokemon that I kill. If you haven't seen my other walkthroughs, I try my best not to do any off-screen grinding. Sometimes, especially towards the beginning of the game, I'm kind of have to because, you know, gym battles are just too tough. We saw that in the Pokemon Ruby walkthrough, but considering that I started with Squirtle, I don't think I'll have to do any grinding for the first gym, which is a rock-type gym. And my second team member, which I'm planning on capturing in the next episode, will be good against the second gym. So, yeah, there's a little hint at who my second Mon is going to be. Leave your guesses down below in the comments section. Let me go ahead and heal up, though, and then we will finish up checking out Viridian City. I say finish up. You will come back here later for the 8th and final gym. I'm sure we all know who the gym leader ends up being. But for now, there is one more building that I kind of just want to show off. So if you are new to Pokemon, you can come up here. Oh gosh, where is it? I thought it was one of these 2 houses, but it may not be. It's definitely not that one. Is it this one down here? There's a little like Pokemon Academy, which basically, yeah, this is it right here. So you can kind of talk to the people. You can like look at the chalkboard, look at the notes on that lady's book, and you can learn about, I think it's like, you know, what burn heals and antidotes and like all the status inflictions and all that good stuff. Now we can talk to this man, and I don't think you have to do the catching tutorial, but yeah, this is the guy that will show us how to catch a Pokemon. Somehow he's gonna run into a wild battle here, and it's gonna be a random Weedle chilling at level 5. Yeah, not sure how he encountered that. And he's just gonna chuck a Pokeball at it and capture it first try because this guy is, he's him, you know? He's Himothy. But, yeah, usually you're gonna want to weaken down the Pokemon. You're gonna want to put some status on it. So don't completely just go off of what this guy's saying because, you know, sure, throwing a Pokeball at full health at a Weedle, that's probably going to work, but for others, it is not. Now, as a reward for watching his pointless tutorial, he gives us the Teach ETV. It's a key item that will kind of teach us about the basics of Pokemon. So, yeah, you can use that if this is like your first Pokemon game that you're playing. Now, off to the left here is Route 22. I plan on checking out this route in the next episode because there is a rival battle, but for now I don't want to do that just because he already has like a second team member, and I think I need to build up my team a bit more before taking him on. And in tomorrow's video, we will be building up our team more. Like I said, we're going to be catching our next team member north of here in the Viridian Forest. So we'll be doing all of that stuff in tomorrow's episode. For now, though, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, deuces!